A young boy sits alone by his father's grave, the weight of his grief heavy on his chest. The graveyard around him is eerily quiet, the only sound the soft rustling of leaves in the wind. His heart aches, a deep sadness settling in his soul. He feels abandoned, like the world has turned its back on him. The silence is deafening, and the boy wonders if he's truly alone. But then, a gust of wind howls through the graveyard, sending a chill down his spine. The boy looks around, his breath catching in his throat. From the corner of his eye, he sees a shadow moving. Something or someone is watching him. His heart starts to race. Who could it be? He whispers to himself, his pulse quickening. The shadow grows larger, and he feels a strange presence. Like the graveyard itself is alive, hiding secrets in its quiet corners. Could this be the end of the boy's story? Or is something, or someone, waiting in the darkness, watching over him? The boy holds his breath, the mystery of the graveyard thick in the air, as he waits to discover what's hiding in the shadows. The boy, still feeling the chill of the graveyard, tries to calm his racing heart. He looks around, but the silence makes him feel even more alone. Then, out of the darkness, two men slowly appear. Their faces look tired and their movements are shaky. They spot the boy sitting by the grave and look at him with sharp eyes. "He must have something valuable," one of the men whispers. The boy doesn't know why they're interested in him. He has nothing, just his clothes and shoes. The men step closer, their eyes cold and mean. "Give us your shoes and jacket," one of them demands, reaching out toward him. The boy feels his heart race as the cold hand grabs his arm. He tries to pull away, but the men are too strong. They grow louder and more forceful. "You don't have a choice," they say, as the boy struggles to break free. Will the boy survive this dangerous situation? How can he escape when there's nowhere to run? Can he find a way to get away from these men before things get worse? As the boy struggles against the men, his vision blurs with fear. But then, a sudden movement catches his eye from across the graveyard. Standing in the shadows, a horse watches him. The horse is calm, yet there's something powerful in its gaze. It's as if Robbin, the horse, is waiting for the right moment to act. What is this horse doing here? Could it be a coincidence? Or is this creature about to change everything? The boy doesn't know why, but he feels an odd sense of hope rise in his chest. Without warning, the horse charges forward with incredible speed. The men barely have time to react before Robbin slams into them, knocking them back with force. Thieves stumble, thrown off balance by the horse's power. The boy watches in awe, unsure whether he's seeing a miracle or just his imagination. Is this horse Robbin the key to the boy's survival? Can he truly fight back the thieves? Or will they manage to stop him before the boy is saved? Suddenly, Robbin leaps into action. With a strong charge, he knocks one of the men to the ground. The boy stands frozen, amazed by the horse's power. This is his chance to escape. But as he hesitates, he wonders, will Robbin's strength be enough to stop these men, or will they fight back? One of the men, now angry, pulls out a tool ready to attack. But Robbin isn't backing down. With one swift kick, he sends the tool flying, keeping the men at a safe distance. The struggle continues, but the men are no match for Robbin's strength. The horse stands firm. Will Robbin be able to finish this fight, or will the men find a way to take control? The boy watches in awe, hoping Robbin can protect them both. The boy and Robbin run fast through the dark, stormy night. They are hurt, but they keep going as the thieves chase them. The boy is scared, wondering, can they outrun the thieves? Will they find a safe place in time? Suddenly, they come to a steep, dangerous path. The boy stops, afraid. The path looks hard to climb, and he's not sure they can make it. But Robbin doesn't stop. The horse leads the way with no fear. Can Robbin lead them to safety? The boy wonders. The path is rough, but Robbin doesn't hesitate. The boy thinks, will they make it through this dangerous journey, or is it too late? After what feels like forever, the boy and Robbin finally find an old, broken-down cabin. With the thieves still close behind, they hurry to the door and knock, hoping for someone to help. Who could be inside? The boy wonders. Will this stranger let them in, or will they be turned away? The door creaks open, and an old man stands there. He's an ex-doctor, and when he sees Robbin, his eyes widen in shock. Why is the old man so surprised to see Robbin? The boy thinks. Is there a secret connection between them? The old man carefully cleans the boy's wounds, but his eyes keep drifting back to Robbin. He sighs softly, his voice trembling. This horse, he was mine once, he says, almost as if talking to himself. What's the mystery behind Robbin? The boy wonders. Why does this old man recognize him so well? Then, with a faraway look in his eyes, the man shares something unexpected. Robbin disappeared years ago. I never thought I'd see him again. He pauses, glancing at Robbin with a mix of shock and wonder. But now, here he is. What happened to Robbin? The boy asks silently. Was it fate that brought him back? Or is there something even stranger going on? Inside the cabin, the storm howls with fury, but Robbin stands still by the window, his eyes fixed on the door. His body is tense, every muscle alert as if he's sensing something the boy cannot. What is Robbin sensing? The boy wonders. Is there something more out there waiting for them? The wind picks up, howling through the cracks in the cabin. But Robbin doesn't flinch. He stays by the window, his gaze unwavering. It's as if he's guarding them, protecting them from an unseen threat. The boy feels a chill crawl up his spine. There's something about Robbin's return that doesn't feel like just chance. There's more to this, he thinks. Is this just a storm, or is something darker on its way? He wonders, his heart racing in the quiet tension of the night. The silence inside the cabin is shattered by heavy pounding on the door. Come out. The voice is harsh, filled with anger. The thieves have tracked them down. They won't stop until they get what they want. Will Robbin's bravery be enough to face these criminals again? The boy holds his breath, feeling the weight of the moment. Or will the thieves succeed this time? Without warning, Robbin reacts. His hooves pound the floor, and with a force that shakes the cabin, he charges toward the door. His eyes blaze with determination as he prepares to face the thieves once more. Can Robbin stop them? The boy wonders, his heart racing. Or are they about to face a battle they can't win? The storm outside rages on, but inside a fierce showdown is about to begin. The air outside the cabin is thick with tension as the battle between Robbin and the thieves rages on. The boy watches in fear and hope, praying for Robbin's victory. Who will come out on top in this fierce showdown? His eyes are glued to the door, heart racing with every moment. Can Robbin defeat them all? The fight seems to be tipping in the thieves' favor, their numbers overwhelming Robbin's strength. But just when it looks like Robbin might lose, something unexpected happens. With a surge of power, Robbin makes a daring move. He knocks one of the thieves to the ground, sending shockwaves through the remaining attackers. In a split second, the rest of the thieves hesitate and retreat, realizing they can't win this fight. Was this the final victory for Robbin? The boy wonders, watching the thieves flee into the night. Or will they return to finish what they started? The storm still howls outside, but inside, Robbin's courage has brought a moment of peace. For now. After the fierce battle, the boy and Robbin seek shelter in the attic of the cabin, exhausted but safe. The storm outside has finally begun to quiet, and for a brief moment, it feels like they're out of danger. But when they return downstairs, Robbin is gone. The boy's heart skips a beat. Where could Robbin have gone? Is he real? Or was he just a dream? The boy searches the room frantically, calling out for Robbin. But there's no sign of him. He checks every corner, every shadow, every nook and cranny, but it's as though Robbin has vanished into thin air. The cabin is empty. It's as if the brave horse never existed. "Where is Robbin?" the boy wonders aloud, his voice trembling with confusion. Did he vanish on his own? Or is there something else at play here? The mystery deepens, leaving the boy alone with more questions than ever before. Determined to find Robbin, the boy sets off alone, his steps heavy with both hope and fear. He returns to the quiet, desolate graveyard where it all began, the place where Robbin had appeared out of nowhere to save him. He hopes to reunite with his mysterious protector and find answers to the questions that have haunted him ever since. Will Robbin return to the place where it all began? Or is this the end of their story? The boy stands by the grave, searching the empty horizon, hoping for a sign. The wind is cold, and the shadows seem to stretch longer than before. Suddenly, he hears the sound of hooves in the distance, faint but growing louder. His heart races. Could it be Robbin? Could his protector be returning to him just as suddenly as he had vanished? The boy's breath catches in his throat. Is this really Robbin? Or is the boy chasing an illusion? He doesn't know, but the hope in his chest refuses to fade. One fateful night, the boy returns to the graveyard, his heart filled with both hope and fear. There, standing once again in the moonlight, is Robbin. The horse's gaze is steady, as if waiting for the boy to arrive. But just as the boy feels relief wash over him, he hears something else, the unmistakable sound of footsteps approaching. The thieves have found them once more, and this time they are more determined than ever to finish what they started. Will Robbin be enough to defeat them, or will the boy and the horse face their final fight? The air is thick with tension. The thieves, armed and furious, close in on their prey. Robbin's hooves are steady, his eyes locked on the enemies, ready to defend the boy. But as the thieves draw nearer, the boy faces a terrifying choice. Does he fight alongside Robbin, risking everything, or does he flee to save himself? The boy feels his heart race. What's next for Robbin and the boy? Will they survive the night? Or is this the end of their story? With everything on the line, the boy must decide. Will he stand by his protector, or will fear push him to run? What happened next? You can watch part 2. Click on the link in the description section.